Hi everybody, I'm Devin. I'm with Gengras Motors, Gengras Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram here. Gengras Motors is a third generation family operated business that operates on a core set of values. We respect our customers for their time and for their knowledge and for who they are. In other words, we put people first. I myself have worked at the store for the past 6 years. Matter of fact, today is my 6th year anniversary. I'm a national Jeep expert. I'm also a Ram expert, and I'm a longtime Jeep Wrangler owner. It's a privilege to be the winner of my store's walk-around competition and be able to present to you my 2023 Jeep Compass, 2022 Jeep Compass. I'm going to start here on the front end. I want to show everybody, this is a brand new refresh of this car. This car has been around for about 15 years. It's undergone a couple transformations. This is the most modern one. They're trying to make things fresh. They're trying to compete with the new vehicles like the Grand Wagoneer and the Wagoneer. First thing I'm going to show you right up front, and the most important thing about this car is safety features and technology. This car has over 70 safety features and advanced safety features. Believe it or not, they are standard. This car, as it sits here, this is a limited trim range. This is totally standard equipment. There isn't a single option on this car except for the paint. The billet silver cost an extra $325 this year. But this is a standard feature car. So first you're going to see up front here, LED headlamps, got a daytime running light that's really, really stunning, really, really bright. Remember, safety conscious. LED fog lamps. Front end is meant to look like a Grand Cherokee. As you see, the classic, iconic Jeep 7-slotted grille. If we look to the front, we've got parking sensors, and we also have the advanced safety detector, which is located in the bottom center. That's going to control a couple of the safety features that we have in this car. I'm going to show you very quickly under the hood. This is a 2.4 liter, what we call the Tiger Shark motor. This is an inline 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated gas motor. Develops 177 horsepower and 172 pound-feet of torque. It's matched to a 9-speed transmission, and it's connected to our Select Terrain 4-wheel drive system. The cool thing about the 4-wheel drive system, by the way, again, mentioned in safety, this car has some great competition. There's a lot of competition in the subcompact crossover segment. Subaru, Crosstrek, Kia has an entry, Ford has an entry. There's a lot of competition, a lot of good competition. I like to think that my car is better for multiple reasons, but the main one is 4-wheel drive. No other car of this size in America has a 4-wheel drive system. In addition to having 4-wheel drive, it's a push-button 4-wheel drive. You know, most of the people in this room are too young to remember the old days of 4-wheel drive. It was only in a pickup truck. You had to get out of the pickup truck. You could be in 2 feet of water, 2 feet of snow. You had to walk up to the front wheel, physically turn a knob to lock the front differential. You had to go back and do that in the rear wheel. Now here we are 20, 30 years later, modern technology, in the smallest car, one of the smallest cars in America. That system is now a push button. That is unsurpassed safety and unsurpassed security. I'm going to come around to this side, Jake. I'm going to show you a couple things. 18-inch wheel paired to an all-season radio. There is a 19-inch option. But this car is configured, it has the 18 machined wheel, of course, aluminum wheel with a black pocket. I'm going to show the two-tone paint scheme. That's a classic for the limited trim range. I think it's really, really bold. The billet silver, the piano black. Talking about safety again, you're going to see really nice piano black gloss. A side view mirror. This is your turn signal. Illuminates really, really bright, really, really safe. Getting back to safety features, built into the mirror is your blind spot monitor. Of course, that's going to notify you if anybody's coming up from behind. Going to give you a visual warning in the rear view mirror. There's also ability to have an audible chime in the passenger cabin if you choose to select that. Going to open the door, show you the redesigned, refreshed interior. What they've tried to do is, the old Compass had real hard surfaces on the inside, very square finished, very hard, not very user-friendly. They wanted to refresh it. They wanted to make it look bold. So they've gone to a color contrast. 2 colors, 2 different textures. You have a soft texture and you have a hard texture. You have a contrast stitching here, which also adds to the eye appeal. The entire cockpit's been redesigned to be more user-friendly. They've moved everything closer to the driver. The old 8.4-inch Uconnect system used to sit lower in the stack. Now they've moved it up. They've made it a 10.1-inch Uconnect. This is Uconnect 5. Consumer Reports will tell you that Uconnect is the #1 connectivity system in all domestic vehicles. It's been for the last 5 or 6 years. This is the latest generation of that. This has wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. It has unbelievable graphics. It has an impeccable 10.1-inch screen. You have the ability to download and customize apps, and it's very, very fast. Behind the steering wheel, you have a configurable driver information center. Classic to Jeep, on the left side of your steering wheel, you're going to have your controls for your driver information display. In this car, that displays in color. At your fingertips is available oil pressure, transmission pressure, coolant temperature, all these temperatures. Everything's available at your fingertips while you're driving. Of course, this car, getting back to safety features, has adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go technology. It has roll mitigation. It has traction control. Lane assist is a standard feature in this car as well, and it also has collision warning and warning for pedestrian and cyclists. Those systems are all controllable and configurable to how you like to operate them. There are various settings for those things here in the dashboard. Getting back to the four-wheel drive system, the Select Train system, unlike all the other cars in the competition that have no driver options, no way to make any settings, the driver here has actually 4 settings. You can drive this car in an auto setting, which is automatic four-wheel drive. System detects slippage. It sends power to the wheels that need it. You have the ability to slip it into a mud and sand mode, and then there's a snow mode. And if none of those work for you, you're totally stuck. You have the locking differential, which is a push button, which guarantees you get out of any situation. So full leather trim seats in the front, heated seats as well, heated steering wheel, leather wrapped steering wheel, bolsters on the steering wheel at 10 and 2, which make it really, really easy to drive. Walk you around back here. You know, one thing that's missing on this car that would be nice would be a sunroof. The sunroof is available on the Sun and Sound package. You get a panoramic sunroof as well as the Harman Kardon 19 stereo speaker. As you see in the back, it looks small, but it's really not. I've ridden in the back of this car on test drive several times. There's actually a lot of room back here. You have your USB connections, USB, regular USB-C. This car also has a power inverter, okay? It takes DC power from the battery and the alternator and turns it into AC. So it has a 3-prong plug back there. So anybody that knows Jeep people are adventurous, they're outdoorsy, they like freedom, they like to go places, they like to do things. So when you're taking this car camping or going fishing somewhere or going off-roading, which you could in this car, you want to power up your air mattress, you need a hair dryer, you got a 3-prong plug back there. Margarita blender, whatever you decide you want to do, you know, some of the amenities that you can take from home, you can bring out with you on the road. Gas cap, capless gas cap, okay? Unleaded fuel. This car gives us our best gas mileage in the entire line. We're gonna get 30 on the highway, 22 in the city for an average of 25. Now, this is a manual liftgate back here. If you were to choose the Elite package, which gives you premium leather, you would get a power liftgate. Actually, it's a kick-activated liftgate. That Elite package is another $4,000 on top of this. Gives you more connected services, the premium sound system, as well as the power-activated liftgate. Back here, you got a 12-volt power supply. You have the classic Jeep 60-40 split on the seats. You're able to keep them all up, put one down, put both down in a 60-40 configuration. This also has the most cargo room behind the second seat of any car in its class. It has 27.2 cubic feet. It has an adjustable rear floor. It has a 3-position floor, so you're able, if you need to get down deeper, you're able to get in there. This car does not have a spare tire. It has a tire inflation kit. Warranty. Car has a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. It has a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. That means engine, transmission, and the four-wheel drive system. You also get some complimentary maintenance. Part of the what's called the Jeep Wave program. You're going to get 3 oil changes and 3 tire rotations. This is a time-sensitive program. You got to use those in the first 36 months. So 1 tire rotation, 1 oil change, 3 of them total in 3 years. You know, this is a great place to work. This is a great place to buy a car. Our buying process here is designed to provide the customer with a fast, fair, and easy buying experience. To further demonstrate the attributes of my car, I say that we would have to take a ride. So come on down and see us. Jump in the car. We'll go for a ride. That'll conclude my walk around today.
Thank you, Devin.